Good morning, my dear students. I am Bahauddin, working as an assistant professor in ISL Engineering College, which is affiliated by Usman University in Hyderabad. So today we are going to discuss regarding the second problem on the Spur gear. Okay, a spur pinion causes steel with a static stress. So here the static strength of the pinion is given as sigma d1 is equal to 140 megapascal. So generally we know very well 1 megapascal should be equal to 1 Newton per mm square. 1 megapascal should be equal to 1 Newton per mm square. Is to drive a spur gear of cast iron with a static stress sigma d is equal to 55 megapascal. So here the static strength of a spur gear is given as sigma d is equal to 55 megapascal. So 55 1 megapascal should be equal to the 1 Newton per mm square. Okay dear, and the transmission ratio is given as 7/3:1. So the transmission ratio, it is represented by I is equal to d2 by d1. So d2 nothing but diameter of the spur gear by d1 nothing but diameter of the pinion. Diameter of the spur gear by diameter of the pinion. It is given as 7/3:1. The diameter of the pinion d1 is given as 105 mm and 20 kilowatt. So the diameter of the pinion is given as 105 and power is given as 20 kilowatt power is given. Will be transmitted at the 900 rpm of the pinion. So this means that how much power we require? We require the 20 kilowatt power is required to run the pinion at a speed of 900 rpm. So here N1 is given as 900 rpm and power is given as 20 kilowatt and D1 is given as 105. The teeth are to be 20-degree full depth involute. So the 20-degree full involute, it is represented by alpha is equal to 20 degree. So here, so in this problem we need to design the number of teeth we need to design. So the number of teeth nothing but the number of the teeth of the gear as well as the number of teeth of the pinion we need to find out. We need to find out the value of Z2 as well as we need to find out the value of Z1 for the pinion. As well as second one is module. We need to find out the value of M we need to find out. And face width nothing but we need to find out the value of B we need to find out for the strength only. So let us see. First of all, write down the given data. In the given data in which you have to represent that the static strength of the pinion already is how much is given? Sigma d1 is given as 140 megapascal. So 1 megapascal should be equal to the 1 Newton per mm square. We know very well. And then the static strength of the spur gear is given as sigma d is equal to 55 megapascal. 1 megapascal should be equal to the 1 Newton per mm square. And the transmission ratio is given as 7/3:1. So the transmission ratio, it is represented by I is equal to d2 by d1. d2 by d1 is 7/3:1 it is given. Is it right? So let us see. I is equal to d2 nothing but 7, d1 nothing but 3. So diameter of pinion already given the question, d1 is given as 105 and the power transmitted through the pinion is given as 20 kilowatt is given, and the teeth are to be 20 degree full depth, alpha is given as 20 degree, it is given. Done. So here in this case we need to assume that which one is a greater static strength, we have to know about it. So let us see, the pinion static strength is how much is given here, 150 megapascal is given, and the static strength of this spur gear, it is given as 55 megapascal. So this means that the static strength of the pinion should be greater than the static strength of the spur gear. So that's what we can represent, that sigma d1 should be greater than the sigma d2. So sigma d2 is lesser than the sigma d1, we can say that. Okay, so sigma d2 is lesser than the sigma d1, or you can write that sigma d1 is greater than the sigma d2, we can say that. After that, the first of all we need to find out the how much torque transmitted by the gear, we need to find out. So this means that we need to find out the value of T. So we have the formula of the torque transmitted by the gear. We have the formula P equal to 2 pi n2 T by 60 into 1000. The first of all what we need to find out, we need to find out the value of n2. So here I, the transmission ratio I is equal to n1 by n2 equal to capital N1 by n2, I equal to n1 by n2. So here I is given as 7 by 3, n1, so n1 nothing but the diameter, or sorry, is, we can say that the speed of the pinion, n1 is nothing but the speed of pinion, and n2 nothing but the speed of the spur gear. Clear? The speed of the pinion is given as 900 rpm, and the speed of the spur gear is, we don't know, we need to find out. So if you cross multiply, n2 is equal to 900 by, so 900 into 3, cross multiply here, 900 into 3 by 7, if you divide, then you will get the answer is n2 is 386 rpm. So n2 is indicate that it is the speed of the spur gear. How much is that? 386 rpm. So after that, getting the value of n2, you need to substitute here. So the power transmitted by the gear is 20 into 10 power 3, 2 pi as it is. n2 is how much? 386 rpm into torque I is 60 into 1000. If you cross multiply 20 into 10 power 3 into 60 into 1000 by 2 into pi into 386 equal to torque T. So if you divide the value, then you will get the answer of torque. We can represent it here. The moment of the torque is 494782 Newton mm. Okay, instead of here Newton meter, you can present as here Newton mm. After getting the value of torque, again you need to find out the number of teeth of pinion as well as the number of teeth of the gear, we need to find out. Is it right? So we are taking with the help of Levy's equation, m is equal to 3 under root of 2 mt by sigma d2 cv into k into y2 into z2. So we know very well the sigma d2 nothing but the static strength of the spur gear, m nothing but module, is it right? And the cv nothing but, we can say that the velocity factor, what we said here, velocity factor, and the k nothing but, we can say that it is a load factor, and y2 we can say that the number of teeth on the gear as well as on the pinion. And z2 nothing but the number of modules on the, or we can say as number of teeth of the gear we need to find out here. So if you remove this cube root, that is make as the power is 1 by 3. If it is moved toward this side, is make as the power is m cube equal to 2 mt by sigma d2 into cv into k into y2 into z2. After that, m cube as it is, just you need to cross multiply here, y2 into z2 equal to 2 mt by sigma d2 cv into k. So in this case, what we need to find out, we need to find out the value of y2 as well as we need to find out the value of z2, we need to find out the value of cv, we need to find out, because we know the known value is mt as well as sigma d2. Clear? After that, we need to find, first of all, we need to find out the value of velocity factor, or we can say as it is represented by CV. If you want to find out the velocity factor, V is equal to, so sometime we can say as the line velocity factor, we can say that V is equal to pi d1 n1 by 1000. So pi is given, d1 diameter of the pinion is given as 105, and n1 the speed of the pinion is given as how much? 15 by 1000. If you divide the value, then you will get the value is V is equal to 4.948 meter per second. The velocity we have to measure meter per second. After getting the value of V, you need to substitute in the velocity factor. So CV is equal to, we have the formula 3.05 by 3.05 plus V. So you have to refer the page number 205, and equation is 12.6a from the design data handbook by the Bahauddin. So 3.05 as it is 3.05 plus V is 4.948. If you divide the value, then you will get the answer is 0.381. After getting the value of 0.381, then we have to go for form factor. We have the formula for the form factor is y2 is equal to pi into y. This y2 is indicate that it is a Levy's factor. What we can say here? Levy's factor, in which the 20 degree full depth is given. If it is given, then you have to go for the equation y equal to 0.14 minus 0.912 by z2. Refer page number 204, equation number is 12.5d. Clear? Then y2 as it is, pi as it is, y2 nothing but 0.154 minus 0.912 by z2. Clear here? After that, because if you cross multiply here 0.154 z2 minus 0.912 by z2, you can represent, or otherwise you can keep up to as it is also. Okay, now dear, after getting the value of y2, you need to substitute in the above equation. Okay, here in this equation, or we can say that you need to substitute in the equation number A, then you can easily get the value of y2 or d2. Let us see. If you substitute in the equation number A, this value m is nothing but module d by z. Here we are talking about, we need to find out the diameter of the spur gear and the number of teeth of the spur gear per cube into, here y2 value from the Levy's equation factor, we have the formula is pi 0.154 minus 0.912 by z2 into this z2 value keep as it is, because we don't know the value of number of teeth on the spur gear, then equal to 2 into torque, moment of torque, how much we got? 494,782 by sigma d2 is already we found. How much dear? The static strength of the spur gear is 55 into CV, nothing but the velocity factor 0.381, okay, into K is the load factor, is how much we have to take here? 10. Clear? If you cross multiply here, d2, it should become as d2 cube. The d2 cube value we know the very well, 245 power of cube, z2 cube, because we don't know the value of z2 cube, into pi. If you cross multiply here, 0.154 z2 minus 0.912 by z2, here z2 as it is equal to, if you divide the value, then you will get the answer is 4718.24. After that, you need to cancel this base and above this one. Okay, then this z2 and this z2 will be cancelled. The remaining terms, this z2 whole cube should be multiplied over here. Then 245 cube into pi 0.154 z2 minus 0.912 equal to 4718.24 into this z2 whole cube. After that, this 245 whole cube into pi, okay, if you multiply, then you will get the answer is 462,00654.26. 0.154 z2 minus 0.912 keep as it is only. Here also 4718.24 Z2 cube keep as it is only. After that, these both the value just you have to multiply with 0.14 Z2, you will get the answer is 7114900.756 Z2. Plus into minus, it become as minus 462000654.26, just you have to multiply with 0.912, then you will get the answer is 421349996.448 equal to 4718.24 Z2 whole cube. After that, this the whole value is moved toward this side, which become as 4718.24 Z2 whole cube minus this plus become as minus, and this minus become as plus equal to the 0. After that, you need to calculate with the help of calci. Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d equal to 0. Is it right? So if you calculate with the help of calci, then you will get the Z2 value is number of teeth on this spur gear is, how many teeth are there? 35.427. We are not considering like this. So for that reason, we are taking the approximate value is 36. The number of teeth on this spur gear is how much is there? 36 is there. After the getting the value of Z2 value, then you need to substitute in the teeth on a pinion. So we have the formula is I is equal to Z2 by Z1, because we need to find out the number of teeth on the pinion, we need to find out. Is it right? So I value is 7/3, keep as it is only. Z2 how much we got here? 36 we got it, by Z1 keep as it is. Just you need to cross multiply this term. Z1 is equal to this 36 into 3 by 7. If you divide the whole the value, then you will get the answer is 15.48. It should be approximately equal to, we can say that, 16. So this means that the number of teeth on the pinion is 16, and the number of teeth on the spur gear, how much is there? 36. Is it right? So it should be double, we can say that. Okay dear. After that, after the getting the value number of teeth on this, on the pinion, as well as the number of teeth on the gear, already we find out. After that, we need to find out the value of module, we need to find out. We have the formula of module is m is equal to d2 by z2. So you have to refer this module formula from the page number 203, and equation number is 12.1d from the design data handbook by Bahauddin. Is it right? So m is module as it is, d2 diameter of this spur gear is how much we got here? 245, and the diameter, or we can say that the number of teeth, z2 is nothing but number of teeth on this spur gear, how much is there? 36. If you divide this value, then you will get the value of module is 7 mm. After the getting the value of module, we need to find out the face width, we need to find out. This means that we need to find out the value of b, we need to find out. So if you want to find out the value of face width, you have to use the equation k is equal to b by m. Refer, you will get this equation from the page number 205, and equation number is 12.8. Clear? Then, so here again in this equation you will get this value 9.5 mm. 9.5 module should be lesser than the face width, should be lesser than equal to the 12.5 mm. So in between the 12.5 mm or 9.5, you have to consider as the 10 module. What we have to consider, instead of 9.5, you have to consider as a 10 module equal to this face width b. After that, our intention is there, we want to find out the value of k. So 10 is as it is, b by m. So this b by m, we can say that k nothing but the load factor. So same thing we need to substitute over here. So k, how much we got here? We got the value is 10. Instead of k, you have to represent as 10 equal to b. We don't know, we need to find out the face width, we need to find out b by module is how much is there? 7. 10 into 7 should become as how much? 70 mm. Okay, I hope so no one is having the doubt regarding this up to here. If you have the doubt, if you have the small doubt also, you can write in the comment box, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you dear.